morning, student. So now we are going to start our next chapter, chapter number 6 from class 9. It is lines and angle. So you are familiar with the line, the word line, and you are also familiar with the word angle. So in the previous standard, we have the definition and the symbol of that line, line segment or a ray. So here, first of all, we can start with the basic term and some definition. So see that, so it is a line, clear, and line is represented, suppose it is a line L. So we can write like that L, line L. And we can also write like that XY. So it is a symbol of line, clear? Clear, it is a symbol, it is a bidirectional, clear, and it is a infinite in both sides. So it is a symbol of line. Now if we are taking a part of a line, suppose this is a part of line, so it is called line segment, clear, it is called line segment, and line segment is symbolized like that, A, B, all raised to that symbolize, that is a symbol of line segment. Third, OA, so it is a ray, clear, it is a ray, because ray is always in a unidirectional, they are going on to the one single direction, so it is OA, clear, it is OA. Now we have under two more definition, collinear point and a non-collinear point. So in a collinear point, what happen? Three or a more point lie on the same line. See that we have a 3 point A, B and C. So they are on the same line. See that they are on the same line, or they are creating a one single line. So this kind of a point, it is known as in the collinear point. Here 3 or a more point lie on the same line, so they are called the collinear point. Second, it is a non-collinear point. So non-collinear point means what? If 3 or a more point do not lie on the same line, see that they are not creating a one single line, clear, they are not creating a one single line. So this kind of a point ABC, it is known as in the non-collinear point, clear. Now next, so here we are going to start angle. So you are familiar with these three angle, acute angle, right angle and obtuse angle in previous standard. Acute means what? The angle is between 0 to 90 degree, like x is equal to 30 or a 60 or a 45, any one of them. 0, the angle which is between 0 to 90 degree, so this is called acute angle. And if angle is exactly the 90 degree, so it is called a right angle. And if angle is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree, so this kind of angle, it is known as in the obtuse angle. We have in the more two angle, straight angle. Straight angle means what? The angle is exactly 180 degree because they are forming on the line. Clear, they are forming on the line. So this angle, clear, this angle, it is known as the straight angle. Clear, they are creating a straight line. So this is known as the straight angle. Next, it is reflex angle. Reflex means what? Suppose this is 30 degree. This inner angle, it is 30. So how can we find the angle T? So because we know that all circle, it is 360 degree. So T is equal to 360 minus 30. So what is its reflex angle? It is 330. So it means what? The reflex angle is what? If inner angle is 30, so its reflex is 330. If the inner angle is 60, so its reflex angle is a 310 or a 300, because 360 minus 60, so it is 300. Clear? So reflex means what? Opposite angle of this inner. So it is So we can also write like that. Reflex angle is always greater than 180 but less than 360. So it is always between 180 to 360 degree. Now we have under two more definition. Complementary angle and supplementary angle. Complementary means what? Sum of a two angle is exactly 90 degree. Clear? Sum of a two angle is exactly 90 degree. Then it is called as it is known as a complementary. And if sum of two angle is exactly the 180 degree, so it is known as the supplementary angle. So this is the complementary and supplementary angle. So now next, adjacent angle. So in adjacent angle, what happened? Here we have the three condition for adjacent angle. So here see that here we have one kind of, we can draw the one angle. So here we have a true angle A, B and D. This is our first angle. And DBC, it is our second angle. Clear? So adjacent angle means what? They have a common vertex, means it is starting from one same point. Vertex means point. So these both angle are starting from the same point B. So common vertex is B. This both angle have the common arm. So this BD, it is a common arm between this angle and this angle. And third condition, non-common arm are on the different side. So see that this is our common arm. So these both, this and this, it is a non-common arm and it is the opposite sides of a common arm. Clear? So this is known as an adjacent angle. So ADB and DBC, ABD and DBC, these both are known as an adjacent angle. And if you want to find out the total angle ABC, so sum of 1 and 2, we can write like that. ABC is equal to ABD and DBC. Now last, linear pair. So it is very easy. If two angle creating exactly the straight line, so it is called a linear pair. So it means what? ABD plus DBC is equal to always 180 degree. So this is called a linear pair. Clear? This is called a linear pair. Now next, vertically opposite angle. So these both are vertically opposite to each other. So see that AOC and BOD, they are vertically opposite. Same AOD and BOC, this is once again vertically opposite angle. If it is 120, so this is also 120, and it is 60, so this is also 60. Clear? So it means what? Vertically opposite angle are they are same from both sides. Now last definition, intersecting line and non-intersecting line. Intersecting means what? They have one common point, crossing point. Clear? They are, suppose we have a two line PQ and RS. So they are intersect at this point. We can give its name O. So O is what happened? It is intersecting point. So intersecting line means what? They have one intersecting point. While non-intersecting line means what? They are not cut each other. They haven't any common point. Clear? So it is known as this both line is known as a non-intersecting line, and this is known as the intersecting line. Exam 6.1. So its statement is what? If a ray stands on a line, suppose this is our line, we can give its name AB, and one ray is standing on them, we can give it is O and it is D. So if ray stand on a line, so it is our line and ray is standing on them. Then the sum of two adjacent angle. So here see that according to the definition of adjacent angle, two adjacent angle having the same common vertex. So see that here we have a two angle, this and this, AOD and DOB. So according to the definition of adjacent angle, they have a common vertex one common arm. See that this angle and this angle have a common arm and two non-common arm. So it means what? Two adjacent angles of from it is always 180 degrees. So it is also called a linear pair. Clear? It is also called a linear pair. It means what? AOD plus DOB is equal to 180 degrees. So the statement is clear. Any ray that is standing on a line, so we have two adjacent angle, and the sum of two adjacent angle, it is always 180 degree. Now axiom 6.2. So it is a reverse statement of axiom 6.1. Axiom 6.2, it is a reverse statement of axiom 6.1. See that if the sum of two adjacent angle is 180, sum it is 180, then non-common arm, so this is our non-common arm, they are creating a line. So they are creating a line, see that line AB. Clear? Now we are going to the most important theorem, theorem number 6.1. So it is a very important. So here the statement is like that, if two lines intersect each other. So here we have a two lines, see that AB, and second line it is CD. They are intersecting at O. Two lines intersect each other, then vertically opposite angle are equal. So this and this angle are equal. Suppose we can give its name. It is 1, it is 2, it is 3, and it is 4. So it means what? These 2 and 4 are equal, and 1 and 3 are equal, because these and these are opposite angle, and these both are also opposite angle. So now let's prove. Clear? So first of all we can write the statement. Let take AB and CD of a two line which intersect at O. We have a two line intersect at O as shown in figure. So that we have a two vertically opposite angle pair. Pair 1 AOD and COB or BOC. Here both we can write COB or BOC, both are same. Second pair AOC and BOD. This is our second, and this is our first vertically opposite angle. So this is a first pair and this is a second pair. Now I want to prove that according to this theorem, angle 1 is equal to angle 3 and angle 2 is equal to angle 4. So how can we prove that? So let's start with here. Ray OA stands on line CD. See that this is our CD line, and this is one ray OA. Clear? In this figure we can have the same conclusion. See that OA. So this is our ray OA that is standing on CD. Clear? That is standing on CD. So here we can draw the same figure, so you can get the idea. This is CD and here it is O and it is A. So therefore if I am drawing the OA, so this is we can draw the OA on which line? CD line. So here we have a two adjacent angle, this and this. So sum of these both are a 180 degree according to our axiom 6.1. Clear? According to the axiom 6.1, they are creating a linear pair or an adjacent angle pair. Similarly, OD, so see that OD, it is standing on line AB. This is standing on line AB. It means this ray is standing on AB. Clear? So here once again we have the two pair AOD and BOD. Clear? Once again we have the two pair, and sum of these both will be 180 degree according to the linear pair. So we can declare it is result number 1 and it is result number 2. So from 1 and 2 we can see that right hand side are equal 180 180. So left hand side are automatically equal from 1 and 2. Now these both are cut. So angle AOC is equal to angle BOD. It is proved. Clear? First see that AOC is equal to BOD. So means 1 and 3 are proved. 1 is equal to 3. It is proved. Similarly, we can also prove our second pair. First of all, we can prove AOC is equal to BOD. Similarly, we can also prove that AOD is equal to CBOC. AOD is equal to BOC. Clear? Similarly, we can also prove that angle AOD is equal to BOC with the same conclusion. Here we can change the sum line and ray. So AOC is equal to BOD and AOD is equal to BOC. It is proof. Clear? Vertically opposite angle are equal to each other. So it is proof. So this theorem is also helpful in the sum of an example from exercise number 6.1. So let's start our exercise number 6.1, question number 1. In a figure, line AB and CD intersect at O. So this is line AB and this is line CD. So they are intersecting at O. And AOC and BOE, sum of AOC and BOE means this and this. The sum of these AOC plus BOE is equal to 70 degree. And BOD is also given. BOD it is also given. BOD it is given 40 degree. So see that we have one line. Clear? So these and these are a vertically opposite angle. Clear? This is a vertically opposite angle. So we can write like that. Angle BOD is equal to angle AOC. Clear? And bracket here BOD is equal to 40. So AOC is also 40 degree. And bracket we can write vertically opposite angle. It is vertically opposite angle. So this 40. So it is also 40 degree. Now out of these two, AOC is given 40. We can also find 40. So put this in. So AOC plus BOE is equal to 70. So AOC is equal to 40. So BOE is equal to 70 minus 40. So it will be 30 degree. So this angle is a 30 degree. Now they are asking what? Find BOE. It is already find 30. And reflex of COE. COE. So first of all we need to find this angle. Then we can find its reflex. Reflex means this all. So how can we find COE? So for that, the sum of these three angles AOC, COE and EOB, it is 180 degree because it is a linear pair. Clear? So we can write AOC plus angle COE plus angles EOB is equal to 180 degree. Clear? Now AOC is given 40, COE we need to find, and EOB it is also given 30 degree. So COE plus 70 because 40 plus 30. This 70 is going second side. So 180 minus 70, so it is 110 degree. Here it is 110. Now I want to find out the reflex. So reflex of angle COE is equal to 360 minus 110. So 0.5. So it is 250 degree. So what is its answer? Angle reflex, it is 250. Question number 2. In a figure XY and MN intersect at O. So here it is MN and it is XY. Both are intersecting here. POY, it is 90 degree. So this is 90, so it is also 90 degree because a linear pair. And AB, so ratio is given, A jam B is equal to 2 jam 3. So find the value of C, means we need to find the value of C. So this is 90, it is also 90, because we can write like that, angle POY is equal to POX, 90 degree. So A plus B, POX means what? A plus B, sum of these two. So what is angle A? Here ratio is given, so we can write like that, 2x plus 3x, and POX is equal to 90 degree. So it is 5x. So x is equal to 90 divided with 5, so it is 18 degree. Clear? 18. Now A is equal to 2x and B is equal to 3x. So 2 into 18 and here 3 into 18. So it is 36 and it is 54. Now next, once again you can see that it is a linear pair. Clear? So angle MOX and XON, this is a linear pair, so it is a ray. So we can write like that, in a angle MOX plus XON is equal to 180. In bracket we can write linear pair. So it is given MOX, it is 54, we already find it. So 54 plus XON is equal to 180. So this 54 is going second side. So XON is equal to 180 minus 54. So 180, 130, 126. So XON is equal to 126. So XON is equal to C. So C is equal to 126 degree. Now next, question number 3. PQR and PRQ, this both PQR, so this angle, and PRQ, this angle are same. It is given. Prove that PQS means this angle, and PRT, this angle are also same. So first of all, here I am also drawing like that. It is S, it is T, and this is our Q. So and it is P. So these and these are a linear pair. So angle SQP plus or POS, PQS and PQR is equal to 180 degree. Clear? Because it is a linear pair. Similarly, PRT and PRQ, once again linear pair, PRT plus PRQ. So we can compare first and second, because right hand side are same, so it means left hand side are automatically same. So PQS plus PQR is equal to PRT plus PRQ. But PQR and PRQ, these both are equal, so we can cut it because it is given PQR is equal to PRQ. So these both are cut, so it means what? PQS is equal to PRT, so it is proved. Hence, now next, question number 4. Prove that AOB is a line. So we need to prove that it is a line. So see that summation of all this circle, it is 360 degree. So we can write like that, x plus y plus z plus w is equal to 360 degree. But w plus z is equal to, also we can write x plus y, w plus z is equal to, also we can write x plus y. So here 2x plus 2y, so we can write like that, 2 times x plus y. These 2 is going second side, so x plus y is equal to 360 divided with 2, so it is 180 degree. So if x plus y is equal to 180, so similarly w plus z, it is also 180 because both are same. Clear? So it means what? X plus y is equal to 180 and w plus z is equal to also 180. So it means what? Hence AOB is line. Now next, question number 5. Figure POQ is a line. This is a line POQ. OR is a ray. OR is a ray. So it is a ray perpendicular to the PQ. Perpendicular means 90 degree. And OS is another ray. So it is another ray. OS. Another ray lying between OP and OR. OP and OR. So this is OS. So we need to prove ROS is equal to like that. So we can start from right hand side. So first of all I am writing a right hand side. Clear? So here QOS. So this all angle. It is S. It is O and it is Q. It is dividing like that R. So this and this, summation of these both, it will be QOS. So we can write QOR plus ROS. QS is equal to, we can write like that. Similarly for a POS. Clear? So POS is equal to what we can write? Suppose I am drawing here. It is R, it is O and it is P, and here it is S. So POR is equal to POS plus SOR. So here POS, so this will be going second side. So POS is equal to POR minus SOR or ROS, both will be same. So POS is equal to what we can write here? POR minus ROS. Now simplify bracket. So minus and minus become plus. But ROQ, it is 90 given. So 1 by 2, 90 plus ROS, so it is 2 ROS. And POR, it is also 90 degree because if it is linear pair. So 90 cut. So 1 by 2 in bracket 2 ROS. So 2 cut. So it is equal to left hand side. See that ROS. There, so it is proved right hand side is equal to left hand side. Now last sum, question number 6. It is given angle XYZ. So here I am drawing X, Y, Z. It is 64. It is given. And XY produce to point P. So XY produce a point P. So we can draw here. It is point P. Draw a figure. So we can draw its figure. And from given information, so it is YQ bisect YQ. So where is YQ? YQ bisect ZYP. So YQ bisect here. Clear? YQ bisect here. So bisector means what? This and this angle will be same. Clear? This is a bisector means what? These both angle are same. So find XYQ. So where is XYQ? We need to find the angle of this total. And reflex of QYP. QYP reflex means all angle remain. So first of all, here see that this is a linear pair X, Y, Z plus Z, Y, Q. QYP is equal to 180 degree. x y z z y q plus q y p is equal to 180 degree. In bracket what we can write? Linear pair. So x y z it is given 64, and this is both are equal because it is a bisector. So x plus x is equal to 180. So 2x 180 minus 64 because it is going second side. So it is 116. So 116 divided with 2. So 5 are 8 are, so 58. It means what? This is also 58 and it is also 58 degree. So first of all xyq. So xyq is equal to what we can write? xyz plus zyq. So 64 plus 58. So 8 plus 4 12. So 122. So what is its answer? 122. Now they are also asking reflex of QYP. QYP reflex. So reflex of angle QYP is equal to 360 minus 58. So it is 302. Clear?